I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Hey Mirak, how are you doing? So we have some news to discuss actually, and it's news about new spoiler base. As you know, like yeah, guys, they are like about to implement new type of spoiler base, which is actually going to be pretty challenging because of amount of teams you need. In this case, for example, you have like only 2 teams, right? In future spoiler base, you need to have to use like 3 teams, which is actually might be a little bit difficult, but difficult in terms of like not only like the characters, but in case of like yeah, most likely like as I heard, like all of the bosses is going to be world bosses. So yeah, it's like yeah, with shells, with like animations, with like yeah, it's with damage windows, so going to be annoying as hell. Not gonna lie. I got an upgrade for Verisa build. Oh, congrats. About upgrades, by the way, today I will show you my future Escoffier build. I did also couple upgrades, to be honest, like slightly. I can check it if you want me to. About my Verisa, I updated my Verisa as well. Let me show you. I recently got this artifact, which is actually decreased my... Yeah, this I used to use... this one, which gives me less crit rate and no attack whatsoever. So I switched to this one. Yes, no energy recharge, but not so much. But I feel that. And like, you know, like actually she needs about 120. Try most free-to-play team affordable. Oh yeah, that's actually, yes, that's like, let's say like, you mean like with Escoffier, with Verisa, yes. That's why I use this weapon, which is actually available. You know, let's say like this is not a pay-to-win weapon. You know, you can get this weapon like from a standard banner. That's why I use it. Yes, width is not bad, but this one is better, more consistent, and also gives me some movement speed, which is actually cool. So yeah, like, and now my Verisa looks like this. The only problem I have at the moment is attack sand. I hope I can get some. You know, that's it. And yes, maybe some upgrade like to my circlet would be nice, you know, but in general she's cool. I mean, like, I notice the damage and I also notice the lack of energy recharge. With 115 it's actually way more comfortable. With 110 it's kind of like bad. Yeah, you feel that. Try to most free-to-play team affordable Vortex. Most team affordable. The most affordable team actually, like, let's say like this one is Shanling. Actually, this team is better than with Mavuika, if you ask me. You know why? The problem is only energy recharge on Shanling, but in terms of damage, Shanling is better than Mavuika in this case. Your ratio on Verisa is way better than mine, like in 10 level, but the signature kinda helped. Yes, hit per normal and one for real. That's crazy actually. 200k per normal and like a normal punch and mini burst 180. It's crazy actually. It's cool damage. Because my Verisa did slightly better, like 202 or 210, something like that. So you know, like, so yeah, like that weapon actually, her signature weapon is crazy, not gonna lie. I want to try another team. I mean, I want to try Alhatem team first, then decide, because you know what? Oh, recently, like If you notice, if you know, guys, you can use Alhatem team Quigulum on the first half and Kinich on the second, and actually it's a great team. I was like, yeah, the only problem with Kinich is like, yeah, against this dudes, because yeah, it's like it's not a single bosses, but yeah, we have 2 of them, but that's all right. I mean, you can handle it anyway. Alhatem though, like my bad. So yeah, I like Kinich on the second. For a second, so yeah, Kinich on the second is actually pretty cool. If you switch the teams, yes, Kinich might be struggle a little bit, because yeah, that's duo, it's kind of might be, say yeah, he has AoE, but not so great AoE. But I want to try Kinich. I want to try Alhatem on the second half. So yeah, rotation is going to be like this one, then Shinchu is, yeah, something like that. But you know, like 200k per normal plunge and 180 like on mini burst, it's actually cool. Because yeah, not gonna lie, my ratio is pretty good. I have only 1 bad artifact, which is sand. I hope I can get one. Because yeah, so by the way, as you know, guys, like I created that from artifact transmuter. So yeah, by using that elixir, and so far, like it's about like more than a month, I couldn't get any attack, like any attack sense for like, yeah, not even single. So yeah, I don't have any, only one, this one, which was created. That's crazy. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? What news today? News about like Spire Abyss, Yoni. Dendro on second half? Yes, let me show you. So yeah, Dendro on the second half, you know why? Because Dendro actually is good against shields. Dendro is extremely good against shields, against white shields, against electro shields. It's pretty good against Pyros, against way-up shields, and it's also pretty comfortable play with them because of Hyper Bloom. So yeah, let me give it a try. So news about new Spire Abyss. Like with new Spire Abyss, like oh, by the way, just a second. Let me show you my Yoni. Do you remember just a second. I told you about the artifact, like with that yeah, it was on Sunday. I couldn't resist, to be honest, and I leveled it up. It ended up pretty good. Let me show you. So yeah. Do you remember that's 4 stats like attack and crit? So yeah, it ended up like this. So yeah, it's crit damage, crit rate, and attack. And my future Escoffier now looks like this. She has 162, 55 plus 19 plus 15, because we are going to use second cryo. If you are, but you definitely will use like with Ayaka, with Skirk, something like that. If you don't want to use, let's say my ratio is going to be 55.4 plus 90.2. It's going to be 74.6. So even without that 15 additional. And yes, I can always increase like energy. I don't know if the energy for Escoffier 160 is going to be enough, to be honest. Well, in any case, I can switch to this one, which gives me a ton of energy and also doesn't kinda ruin my ratio so much. You see, it's kinda okay. 51, 178, so it's close to 180. So yeah, I have an option. The only problem is the attack decreased. As you know, like you need attack. Let me show my pieces. For Escoffier, you need attack. And that's a problem, because building the character with attack, with energy recharge, with crit damage, it's a pretty trivial task. Oh yeah, Mirak, just a second, let me show you. About like second Dendro. Sometimes that YouTube chat is kind of lagging, just keep that in mind. I don't know why, but it's obvious, because maybe like, yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's show my pieces. What you need for... I will do the short video, by the way, about my Escoffier, like maybe in a couple days, something like that. So yeah, you need like, it's as much attack as possible, and energy recharge as possible, and crit rate and crit damage as possible. Crit rate, you can actually avoid using that, because let's say if you're going to use second cryo, let's say without any stats, 90.2 plus 5 plus 15, it's already gives you 39.2. So yeah, like even without any like stats, you already can get 40% crit rate, which is actually cool. Because of that, you can invest to crit damage and attack and energy recharge. She actually needs some energy recharge because, like, yeah, if you want to enable Furina's buff, you need to use that burst every single rotation, every single like rotation. Okay, yes, yeah, something happened with it. All right, so yeah, let's join, guys. Let me continue with Spoilers.
Your weapons! Hands where I can sit faster, stronger! On point, nice and spicy! Yeah! Look out below! Turn! Ow, ow, ow! Hi! This is infuriating! Yeah! Oof! Hi!
Yeah, I'm a little bit low on energy.
Yeah! You asked for it! Control breathing! Let's move! Hey, yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
Why he's always hiding? Okay, so let me do it again.
Yeah! Ow! Hands where I can see them! Stop! Quick as a flash! On your toes! WuWa, get hero incoming! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Hi! Heads up! Hero incoming! Justice will prevail! Control breathing! Let's look at the frying pan! Hi! Yeah! Look out below! Smash down! Final warning! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? So yeah, something wrong with the chat actually, with the with the YouTube chat. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe you missed some maybe I missed some chats, etc. But yeah, looks like it went down for a short period of time. Okay, this one is like, yeah.
Behold the abyss.
Witness the power of WuWa! I'll settle this! Stand with me!
Flicker.
The gifts of grace.
Rain outlines your fate.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Actually yes, maybe using like
The truth shall set you free.
Rain cutter!
Grace be upon you.
This way!
Peace and hope bind you. Door open.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. A bond is strong!
The process of elimination.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Lightning purified. Dissipate.
Make yourselves a room.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Witness. Our bond is strong.
Hero hit, how are you doing? How will you rank Chronicles weapon? Oh, Chronicles weapon. Okay, let's discuss that. Chronicles weapons overall. Today news on a beautiful Escoffier. Good. How are you? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, today news about like future Spyla base a little bit. You know why? We have some news, and as you know, guys, yeah. Let me. I will continue later. So yeah, let me just. As you know, guys, we're going to get like new Spyla base kinda soon, and it's going to be like 6 floors, and you need 3 teams. First 4 floors is going to be like you can reuse your teams. It means like kind of like in for example like in this Spyla base. So yes, you use like the same team on chamber 1, 2 and 3, right? Last floors, which is going to be 5th and 6th, you cannot use the same characters. It means you need to brand new teams, which is good and bad at the same time. So let's say for floor 5 and 6, you need 12 characters, you know, like each, for like 5 from one floor, 5 from like 12 from one, and like you can reuse the same on 5 and 6, but not the same on the same floor, you know. So it's going to be pretty challenging. You know why? It means you need some some like let's say some like I don't know, like for example mavuika team. We have mavuika team, we have Navi team, right? We have, let's say, New Ballet team, we have Chasca team. Yes, we have completely different teams as well, but keep that in mind. Verisa team, Chlorine team. You can use like some other archetype. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's going to be kind of like that. Cool or bad, I don't know, but it's going to be challenging because all of the bosses is going to be vault bosses with like resistances, animations. So yeah, definitely will be annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, so yeah, about the weapons. You know, like let me just bring that video up just a second. If you ask me, that banner has pretty good weapons. Which weapons I want to get, to be honest, that was Kagura, and maybe like especially Kagura, to be honest, because that weapon is let's say just a second, let me find the...
I'm a little out of practice these days.
If I'm not mistaken, it's what Chronicle was at the end of the first video. I usually do like kind of like notes when I do the videos, you know, it's super annoying, but you know, like without that... Just a second. So yeah, about the weapons. I would say like that. Genshin teams is Bennett team. Oh, that's what, you know what, actually Rohit, that's the problem. You know what the problem is? The problem is, I would suggest you, even if you have, especially you like Yoni, even if you have Constellation 0 Iansan, just build Iansan, you know? She definitely will be useful. No matter what, like it doesn't matter what, that's true. Like in 80% of the teams in Spyla base, you use Bennett. Because Bennett is extremely easy to use. He can use different artifact sets. You can just like do whatever you want. He is a great healer. In this case, Iansan is actually helpful. As you know, guys, so yeah, I use Iansan with Arlecchino overloaded teams, which is actually not bad. Like yeah, on the first half, like this team, which is Arlecchino, which is Fischl, Iansan, and Chevrus. So yeah, something like that. like Chivalrous and Iansan, you know. So yeah, instead of Bennett, I use like because you know why it's good, because you cannot heal Arlecchino anyway. So these two healers is more than enough to heal entire team. And also, as you know, like Fischl with Constellation 4, when you use her burst, heal herself by 20%. So let's say Fischl doesn't need any healer. So I would suggest you to build the Iansan no matter what. She is actually a good character. Hey Rat, how are you doing? About the weapons, like Rohit, I would say, if you ask me, like the best weapon in this, like it's Freedom Sword. You know why? Because it's the best supportive weapon of the game. You can use that weapon on so many. Let's say with Missplitter, like the same. A Missplitter and a Freedom Sword, like both this weapon. Second one, I would say it's like Chiori's weapon, but it's not so far away because Chiori's weapon is actually cool. It's increased elemental damage bonus, it's increased normal attacks. If you like under the if you create like crystallized reactions, you like double, like yeah, you double that, like not double, 100% more damage from that normal and skill damage, elemental skill damage, which is actually crazy. So it's not like you don't need to use, especially like let's say even like Geo, because if you can create Geo reaction out of your enemy, you also can increase that buff, get that buff. I've been reading a lot about Escoffier Ayaka teams, and it's really close with Mavuika Vaporize DPS. Mavuika is R. Mavuika on mailed R5 and Ayaka on Ayaka is like 100k DPS and Mavuika. You know what's the problem, Rat? No. You know what's the problem, Rat, with Ayaka and like yeah, like all these numbers is on paper. All this number is on paper. Mavuika is really deals like great damage. I personally, if you ask me, still don't believe that like Ayaka with a Escoffier with Shenhe, you know, let's say like that, with Shenhe with a great rotation, like maybe she can be close, but definitely can surpass. Maybe I like, you know, I know you like Ayaka a lot. I hope she can do a lot of damage, like crazy amount of damage. But keep that in mind. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's mostly because of like Shenhe's buff as well. I mean, like, yeah, the quills she provides, it's actually, you get like double buff from that, something like that, you know. I don't have Shenhe. Without Shenhe, you can use Yelan, but it's not going to be the same. So the team like Ayaka, Furina, Escoffier, and Shenhe will be extremely powerful and can actually be kind of like, I don't want to say meta, of course, no way, because yeah, but like great cryo team, great cryo team. Ayaka on the team with the Escoffier. Yes, that's true. Furina and Mavuika on the team with Mavuika, Furina, xilonen. But that's not the best Mavuika's team. Mavuika, Furina, xilonen, and Bennett is not his best team. Bennett's is second for, yeah. I've been reading and analyzing so many posts. I'm like, I'm not even kidding. I'm really surprised. Yeah, like I still like, you know, like what about the damage? I still, right. I also like Chiori. Oh yeah, like Chiori weapon. Like Rohit, if you ask me which weapon I would go, like I have, as you know, guys. So yeah, just a second. I have Freedom Sword and I have Missplitter. So for me, Chiori's weapon is the best. This next one is Kagura. You know why? Because Chiori's weapon gives you actually pretty high amount of energy, like crit damage, and also normal attack and like elemental skill damage. And also, if you use at least one Geo character, let's say Zhongli Shell, you can double that buff, which is actually crazy, you know. So yeah, like actually great weapon, not gonna lie. And that weapon can be used with on so many characters, like great weapon, not gonna lie. About other weapons, I would say Kagura Rohit, and maybe that's it. That Red Horn actually also not bad because it gives 88 crit damage, but you know, like the defense, etc. So yeah, like not a great weapon. It's scales on defense, so but yeah, like that. Ayato's signature weapon, I would say it's not bad, but you know, like we have Jade Cutter exists, so Jade Cutter I would say better. So yeah, Like I would say, so yeah, first is Freedom and Mist-Splitter, second one is like Chiori's signature weapon, and I would say Kagura. Yes, Kagura is not convenient for some characters because yeah, you need to do skill like within 12 seconds to get all of the buffs, but for many characters you can get at least 2 stacks, you know, which is actually good. Shenhe boosts not only, yeah, that's true, like yeah, that's true, like right. About the boosting, I know, like she boosts not only Ayaka, she also boosts like Escoffier, that's true, it's actually true. And Yelan doesn't come close to Shenhe, yeah, that's true. Like if you ask me, Yelan is not even close with that, but you know, like not so many players, like I mean, like if you ask me, I don't have Shenhe, so my option is only Yelan. With Shenhe, you do like skill first on the start and the rotation, while Ayaka boost is like, yeah, like you if I'm not mistaken, like as I know, you need to use like Shenhe double skill and then before Ayaka's burst in another skill to get some buff. That's true. So you get double quills like within that. Yeah, that's true. I like kind of like I don't have Shenhe, but kind of like know about rotation, but still, it's on paper. I hope she's going to be crazy. You know why? Because I have Ayaka, and I definitely will go for Escoffier. Yes, my team is going to be like Ayaka, Yelan, Furina, and Escoffier, but still, it's going to be a good team anyway. I'm so excited for Escoffier. Yes, yeah, me too. Not gonna lie. Same here. Chiori's weapon is also good on xilonen. Chiori's weapon on xilonen, you know what? You can use Chiori's weapon on xilonen, but there's a catch. You know why? Because let's say like that, like it's better to like xilonen at Constellation 0 doesn't deal so much damage. You know, so yeah, because of that, I wouldn't suggest you to use on xilonen. It's better to use like either like Favonius one, or that 4-star weapon, which is defense weapon, I would say, yeah. Because Chiori's weapon provides crit. Let's say like you use like Mist-Splitter on like xilonen, because it's also gets an elemental damage bonus, you know. Instead of like skill, you get elemental damage bonus. It doesn't like increase her damage. It's definitely increase her damage. The point is like you don't need so much damage. You only like use her skill, then couple normal attacks, and if you play with, let's say for example, with a team where you don't need any healing, you actually try to avoid using her burst, because it's a waste of your time, you know. So yeah, like you can, but yeah, it fits, not gonna lie, like the color scheme, it like greatly fits xilonen, not gonna, but yeah, it's try to like use kind of like this one or like Favonius weapon. They're the best weapons for like xilonen, if you ask me. Why is Kagura so good? Kagura, you know why Kagura provides a pretty good crit, a pretty good amount of crit damage. At the same time, it's like if you can use double skill, it's also good, not bad. So yeah, like that's why. I mean, it's in general, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's super flexible, something like that, but you can use this weapon on so many characters because like it's simple, you know, like the passives is pretty simple. Ayaka with Shenhe DPS does like, oh right, I know that, but you know, like if you don't have access to like, yeah, that's true, like it's like way like, you know why? Because Shenhe, as you know guys, Shenhe is especially made to boost Ayaka at the first place. She is not so great for other characters, unfortunately. Like at least we don't have any, like I mean cryo characters who can like benefit from that buff. So because of that, yeah, Shenhe just made for like Ayaka, that's true. Because of that, yeah, damage will be better at. Vortex, would you try this team? Ayaka, Nahida, Furina, and Cookie. I saw this team like no, you know why? Like Dreamers, I don't want to use your Cookie suggestion because my Cookie is bad in healing, so I don't want to use the team. I will struggle a lot to use why like this team was good. Like, let me explain. Most likely that Kukishinobu was at least constellation 5. You know why? Because when you have high constellation, like at least 2, you have duration of her skill and you have more healing. I give it a try, no problem. I give it a try. But you like me, like you like watch me struggling, like dreamers. Come on, Discover is so beautiful. Discover isn't something like it. There was a time where people would add hyperbloom to any team. You know why is that right? Actually, you can add hyperbloom to any team, and you know what? Actually, with the Scofier, you also can do something like that. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but maybe possible. Because you know why? At least one. We'll see. We'll see. Scofier is actually pretty, like, even though Scofier is a limited character, as you know, you need, like, to get the maximum buff, you need to use only Cryo Hydro. The point is, she is still, you still can use other elements. You will just get less red shred. That's it. You know, yes, it means less damage for Scofier, but if you have, let's say, if you have Constellation 0 Scofier and Constellation 3 xilonen, in this case, yes, it's animation time, which can like waste your time, but anyway, xilonen, as you know, provides more. Like xilonen at Constellation 3 provides 45 red shred, right? Plus 15 from Scofier. In general, it's 60. It's more than like 55. You know what I mean? So yeah, in this case, you actually can use xilonen if you have Constellation 3. Well, Verisa kills him so fast. Verisa, oh yeah, like yeah, I will continue. Verisa, like Verisa kill him so fast. You mean like Ayaka doesn't. I hate Hibern personally. Okay, like right. It's kind of like, yeah, it's personal preferences. Won't like Ganyu be better to support Ayaka and Scofier instead of? No, definitely no. You know why? I mean, you can use, but Yelan is better. Why Yelan is better? Beta is a great battery. Beta can buff. You can use different set. So yeah, like actually she's like extremely flexible. And in case of Ganyu, you're going to use like triple cryo and only 1 hydro, which is actually, you know, like kind of like, yeah, what you can do with this team, for example. Let's say not Ganyu, and let's say like this is Scofier. So yeah, something unique, right? So what you can do with this team, like you get the battery, you get the buff. With proper rotation, this team is better than Ganyu. Ganyu is okay, but yeah, she's only cryo. You know what's the problem? She's cryo. So yeah, triple cryo, I would say not a great idea. And if you use Yelan, you actually can decrease HP for, if it's possible. Of course, it depends on your artifacts, but decrease a little bit HP on Furina, for example, to get like exactly 40k, and increase, let's say, invest to energy recharge on crit damage, crit rate, something like that, you know? So I would say, yeah, no, like this team is, but it's still like right. It's still on paper. You know, we still don't know how a Scofier is going to be. Like, look, on paper, she looks incredibly crazy, supportive character. That's why, guys, I told you so. Like, if you want to go for a character, go for a Scofier and then try to get Skirk. Because Yelan, you only run. Yeah, you can switch that. You can switch that. You can switch that. When you are in the area of birth. Hey Zoro, how are you doing? I mean, I don't know, Zoro. Like Zoro, like Josh, is that you? Okay, like it's. I like, yeah. All right. Just use regular support. Chonyun for faster rotation because he lowered crit damage. No, I wouldn't suggest you to use Chonyun. You know why? Actually, you can, but it's better to use Chonyun as a DPS actually instead of using as a supportive character. You know what I mean? So because we discussed that, but you with the Scofier you can use any DPS, like literally anyone. and you can get good damage. Like you can use Rosa as a DPS. You know why? Because like Escoffier's damage is so great, but yeah, you only need to use Hydro and Cryo. So yeah, something like that team you can use. Yes, you can use Ganyu, but still, Ganyu is mostly charge attacker, but you can actually use that. So in some cases, you know, the point is, like, yeah, like Escoffier definitely will bring something new to Cryo and Hydro. But we are talking about like, you know, without Shenhe. Yes, that's true. Like without Shenhe. Yeah, definitely. Because like if you don't have Shenhe, like let's say I personally skipped Shenhe back then because she was super limited and she was only the buffer for Ayaka. But I know like we have a ton of Ayaka lowers, and because of that they got Shenhe as well. So if you have Shenhe actually, so yes, with Ayaka it's better to use Shenhe, definitely. Shenhe, Furina, Escoffier, Shenhe, like Ayaka, Shenhe, Furina and Escoffier. So its team is the best for Zani is coming tomorrow. Who are pulling? Oh yeah, maybe citlali. When you will freeze, might be well. But you know what? With citlali, actually yes, but citlali has, you know, like citlali also can bring you Cinder City. Don't forget about that, which is actually great upgrade. You know why? Because like let's say Shenhe. Like any of these characters can hold like and Escoffier is a Fontaine character, don't forget about that. She only can she brings only red shred, that's it, and personal damage. But if you use Citlali though, Citlali also can give you Cinder City, access to Cinder City, which is actually cool. And also she can red shred like, but she red shred Hydro and Pyro, keep that in mind. So yeah, but might be useful. We have a lot of TDDs on citlali. TDDs, that's true. Like, but keep that in mind. Like, you can use Charlotte in this case. Actually, Charlotte is also pretty good. The point is, we definitely will get ton of different teams with Escoffier. Like, ton of different teams. You know why? Again, even though she is limited in terms of like, yeah, the less characters, the less Cryo and Hydro characters you have, the less Reshed you still can use with other characters. Let's say in Overworld, I would suggest you actually use Escoffier with not only Cryo and Hydro and use with, for example, with Mavuika. You know why? Because Mavuika in Overworld can benefit from that. Even, by the way, like this team is also good. Like this one, Escoffier, right? And let's say, I don't know, like we can go... You can go like any other like Pyro character like that. It's also possible. So the point is like with the Escoffier you still can use other elements as well. And also if you have xilonen with high constellation 3, you can actually use her to increase that threshold a little bit. Because yeah, it's 45 at constellation 3 and 15 what you get from Escoffier. So if you use other characters, you know, so yeah. So we have a lot of options, not gonna lie. And yes, she is going to be pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yellow feels kinda weak with Ayaka, not gonna lie. You know, Rat, like if you if you don't have any other options, Yellow is a great option. Let's say like that. Yellow is a great option. Shenhe is better. It's because Shenhe personally can because Shenhe like buffs Ayaka, and at the same time can buff Escoffier. That's why. You know, that's why Shenhe is so great with Ayaka. That's true. Oh, that's Doge. Okay, Zoro. We're back. I believe you get her. Oh, by the way, yes, like about Zani, I don't know, like Zoro. Oh, because you know why? It depends on you. If she's going to be crazy and you advise me to go for her, I have enough to go for Zani. And even if I lose my own, like... Kiakona, I still can get her. I have at the moment 244 wishes plus 40 plus 20, like 20 in, like yeah. So I have enough. How about Rosa and put less on like yeah, like actually you can use Rosa as well. Let's say like that, right? With this team, like for Escoffier, the core I would say is going to be like that. The core team is going to be like that. It's going to be Furina and it's going to be Escoffier. It's a core. Other than that, you can add. If you have Shenhe, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be my Shenhe. You can add Shenhe, you can add Rosa. or you can add Yelan, for example. You know, it's like, yeah, the core team is going to be like kind of like with xilonen, you know, like with xilonen. You can like just avoid using xilonen, add Escoffier, and add cryo and like hydro or double cryo. It's up to you, and use the team. So yeah, she's going to be pretty flexible, not gonna lie. Also, you can use NVidia. NVidia is also possible, as you know. So yeah, but with NVidia, actually using citlali is way more beneficial. So you can use like something like with citlali as well. So yeah, with Furina, as you know, Furina is great, and also like this team. So yeah, with NVidia, this team is going to be actually not bad, because yeah, you have additional healing, you have rest shred, and you have buff, and also another rest shred. So for Hydra, so your NVidia team is also will be pretty good. I don't think if this team is going to be better than his best team, but well, not a bad team anyway, you know. But Escoffier and Furina, like Furina and xilonen, great pair. Yes, it depends on the team though. Vortex, I don't want to recommend you any character, just pull who you like, because like for me Zani is very restrictive. For Shin it's like for Phoebe, which is don't have, I don't. Oh, okay. Mona might actually be great option, cause like she buff duration and is longer like target for. Yes, she can, but you know what's the problem is with Mona? Like we have other options, which is actually, let's say like that. Maybe for like quick runs, speed runs, right? You can use Mona, but yeah, like only like that. For like new king, etc., something like that, you can maybe use. You know, other situations, I would say no. But still, any, like, you can literally use any Hydro and Cryo. Because even, just imagine, Chonyun can be DPS. Chonyun is a DPS character, and not a bad character, actually. And you can use them. About, like, she's okay, but yeah, we'll see. She's mostly a supportive character, as you know. So yeah, like, I mean, Candice. But we have an options. About, like, we also have this, like, not a bad character, which is like Freminet. As you know, like, he is not a bad character if you have Constellation 6. You also can use him. But his Claymore, just keeps that in mind, so yeah. But we definitely will get ton of options, definitely. I didn't expect voice over for the new event. Oh yeah, about that, me too. You mean like this new event we got to? I actually didn't expect any new event, to be honest. I just like, I opened the game today, like it was like, yeah, about like right after that event dropped, and I heard like you say like, yeah, was that then like, yeah, that was actually, I'm a little bit shocked about that last event, and like, because like, why not? For 120 primogems, it's cool. I remember when like Mona was Ayaka based in slow. You know why? Because Reshet, that's true. Like back then, but yeah, we have other options now, you know. Mona is a little bit like, I don't want to say she's difficult to use. You need to get used to Mona. She is good. Like for me, my Mona is 81, especially for that, because of New King, etc., something like that. She is Constellation 2. It's like, as you know, like Constellation 1 is actually pretty good. You need that Constellation to increase the damage. Talents like that, I don't level up because you actually don't need other than like her burst. Actually, it's a lot. You know why? You need to do it up to level 8, if I'm not mistaken, because if you get Constellation, if you will get Constellation in the future, the max of this bonus ratio, damage bonus, it's 60. So yeah, no need to go like to 9. That was a waste for me. Because as I know, so yeah, it's 60 at max. You can check it, by the way. But yeah, she's not bad. You use like citlali, Shinyun. Oh yeah, like you still, right? Like guys, about the Escoffier. Yes, Escoffier is limited, that's true. But she still allows you to use other elements anyway. And you still get rest shred, you know? As that's the point. Because as you know, guys, Shinchu also gives you some rest shred. Also with Constellation 2 gives you rest shred. Hydro resistant for 15%, which is actually not bad for 4 seconds. It means actually if you take into account all of the rest shred you get, you can have a great team because let's say another Hydro Reshred, a Scofier Reshred, another Reshred. So yeah, this team might be also pretty useful, you know. And let's say like yeah, like we have a ton of like teams, but you can use like this team actually. And Shinchu will be a DPS. So yeah, we have a lot of like all of this stuff. If you like taking into account all of the Reshred we have, might be extremely powerful teams. We can build extremely powerful teams, you know, because like 55, right? Another 20. And another 15, it gives you like ton amount of Reshred. Yes, it's only 4 seconds, but you know, like if you use Shinchu as a DPS, like main DPS, it's not bad. Yesterday when I won in the main Furina Shalom heals whole party members. I think Furina with Scofier did the same. No, like about the healing, Dreamers. Scofier heals like that. When you like press her burst, first tick is going to be to whole teammates, and if I'm not mistaken, for a Scofier as well. But all other ticks only for active character. That's it. So it's like that, and she deals about like 9 ticks every 2 seconds. So it's 10 or 9 ticks, something like that. It's not a bad actually healing, but keep in mind it's not something crazy. You know, it's not like xilonen. Xilonen heals better in my opinion. Xilonen's because you know why? Because Xilonen's healing, like it's kind of crazy. Yes, the problem is only active character, but still. So yeah, like it's like that. But she's going to be cool. I mean, not gonna lie. She's going to be not bad. I mean, like, we still need to do some tests. Don't get me wrong, guys, because, you know, like, on paper, you see, like, Rat, like, so, like, excited about Ayaka damage. Me too, not gonna lie, because I want at least one cry. You know what's the point? The point is, should you go for Skirk if Ayaka can do crazy amount of damage? You got it? You know what? Because if Ayaka can do crazy amount of damage by getting only Constellation 0, a Scofier, should you go for Skirk? You know? Because Skirk, mechanic is going to be bad, if you ask me. You know why? Because she is extremely limited to cry on Hydro. Ayaka is not like that. Ayaka can be used with different teams, and Ayaka can also be like reverse melt, you know. So yeah, the point, if you can get the same amount of pretty good amount of damage and can fight against world bosses in Spire Abyss, so why should you go for Skirk? Yes, if you want to, you can, but if that Scofier will be so great, you don't need to, you know? So yeah, and if you have Shen He, then it's even better. So yeah, like, just keep that in mind. I still, to be honest, I personally don't believe, like, on paper, like, Ayaka Shen He, like, and Scofier looks just insanely crazy. I saw, like, the calculation. Well, you know, like, but yeah, being on the same level as Mavuika as at the moment, yes, not the best team, but like with Furina still, it's maybe. Okay, so yeah, let me try the first team and second team. So yeah, I'm going to use like this one with Shanling. Shanling is actually, in this case, slightly better than Mavuika, because she doesn't need like animation time, so etc. Something like. The only problem is like energy recharge. The only problem. If you don't have energy recharge, use Mavuika. If you have enough energy recharge, use Shanling. And since you have double pyro, oh yeah, it's going to be like that maybe. Oh no, that's true. Alright, so yeah, second team is going to be like this one. Oh, by the way, I want to try another team, like after this one, which is going to be Shinchu, like on a second half, Shanling, Bennett, and Emily. I tried this team on another, like a couple times, like yeah, like before on the events, which is actually not a bad team. It's kind of weird team, but yeah, pretty useful. And yes, the team you told me about, Dreamers, I will try that team. It's Ayaka, Nahida, Furina, Cookie. You can use this team. You know what's the problem is? I don't know constellations. I don't know like weapon, like especially for Cookie. My Cookie is constellation 0. It's like kind of like you know, nightmare for me. Mavuika, Chasca, citlali, and xilonen. Would you try this team? Mavuika, Chasca, it's the best team for like, you know, like this team is a Chasca. Why is that? Chasca. Oh no, Mavuika, Chasca. Why? Okay, like, yeah, let me try first the team you told me. Why is that team? Mavuika, Chasca, citlali. I mean, xilonen, would you try? Okay, let's try the team you told me about, no problem. So yeah, first team is going to be like this. Second team, what? Second team, right? Chasca, citlali, xilonen. It's, you know what's the problem with that team? The problem is you have all of the 5 stars. That's a huge problem. And instead of doing some damage, I mean, maybe it's possible. So yeah, rotation is going to be like that. You most likely need to use, like, first you need to use Mavuika skill, then xilonen, then citlali to DS, then switch to, like, yeah, switch to. They both own like Cinder City, but that's alright. Use. You know what's it's a problem with this team? All of the 5 stars with a like animation time. Anyway, let's give it a try. Why not? Is Furinal hate him Yao Cookie good? Furinal him Yao. You can use this team. You know what's the problem with that team? I mean, like, Yao is good healer, but that Yugwei, she cast, I mean, like, skill. It's only one place. It's not like following you. So yeah, like if the enemy like change the place pretty fast and like pretty often, it might be a little bit problem. But you can use actually. And if you have Cookie Constellation, actually you can avoid using Yao. You can go, I don't know, like Kirara, for example. Kirara is actually great. You know why? If you have Constellation 6 Kirara will definitely increase Al-Hatem damage, because Kirara's Constellation 6 increase skill damage by 12%. And on top of that, you can use Kirara with Deepwood, which is further increase your damage. So let's say, even though Nahida provides you Elemental Mastery, you can use Kirara, and I would say Kirara is the second one after Nahida, if you have Kirara. But yes, you can use Yao. Oh yeah, that's true. You see, like Constellation 6 Cookie Shinobu. You know what's the problem with Constellation Cookie Shinobu? Constellation Cookie Shinobu is crazy. That's why. I mean, like with my Constellation 0, it's not even close. I can like say what? If you see some like 4-star fast rounds, just check constellations, check like ratio, check, because like, you know, like this Spile Abyss, even though it's not so difficult, in general you need some damage. First one, it's about damage mostly and resistances. So it's not so difficult, but you need some damage. Second one, it's shields, which is like, yeah, and also some damage, because like to destroy like way up shells, you need some damage. To destroy this one, you also need damage because it has pretty high resistances, you know? So yeah, this one is actually not so difficult, but yeah, it has hydro resistances, you know? So yeah, like kind of like that. Even though it's not like completely elemental check and damage check, you still need some damage. Because of Constellation Cookie, I think like his team is no, I will try it, no problem. I will try it. So yeah, let me first try this team. Then I will switch to the team you told me about with Ayaka. I will try it.
On my hook, eat this! Nice and spiky. Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Heads up! Charge!
So yeah, this one is first we need to like we'll try to destroy this one and use Chasca as a DPS. It's a little bit like, yeah, like let's give it a try anyway.
Behold the abyss.
Fulfill our path! You two! Light of the blazing sun!
In the name of the truth, the power of relation. Grace
Get to
be
work.
upon you. Hear ye the words of joy.
Lumine! Eat Papa! Get him!
Free.
Sha! 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 Show no mercy!
Shall endure.
Sha! Suffer the wrath of Eve thrown from the sky! Burn it down! Get to work! Yeah!
Come on, just give me a second.
Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, not gonna lie, surprisingly good, but you know, like in this case, you don't need Chasca. Okay, let's try Chasca. I mean, like you, in this case, actually you can, but Chasca is kind of a waste, you know? Chasca is a waste in here, you know why? Because if you can destroy the shell, but let's give it a try. Maybe way up is going to be like a little bit annoying, because you know why? Actually, when if you can finish first and second chambers, third one is actually easy. Third one is about like damage. So yeah, it's not like damage and dodge, that's it. Oh yeah. In this case, I don't have enough energy on my... as you know guys, I use my Chevreuse with Noblesse. So yeah, not that healing set, because Noblesse kinda like better. The only problem, I cannot get enough energy, but yeah, again, let's give it a try, because she is like super low.
Heads up! Stop right there! Controlled breathing!
Start at the frying pan, into the fire. Yours.
Headbutt! Charge!
Has pretty high resistances.
Heads up! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
I know, like, I can use, like...
No respect for the law!
I can use, like, Verisa, but you know what? If you get used to this climbing, climbing is faster.
Look out below! Faster! Stronger!
Eat this.
Hi! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Good! Charge! Headbutt! Final warning!
We have actually two spots. If you... Okay, I will do, like, with Verisa, my bad. Sorry, guys. So I don't want to waste your time. Is Chichi good for Escoffier? I can see new meta like Furina, Escoffier. You know what, Rahit? You can use Chichi, but Chichi is a mostly supportive character with healing abilities. I would say you don't need that because Escoffier is a healer, you know? You can though use, because like she, like when you, like, the problem is like timing on her skill. She has pretty high cooldown. On any other cases with melee characters, we maybe can use tenacity, you know, like let's say use tenacity on Chichi to buff your like main DPS, but I wouldn't suggest you to use Chichi. It's better to use Rosa, because Rosa provides you some crit rate.
Heads up! Drop your weapons!
Step aside. Start Goba. Get them. You're toast.
Hero incoming! Yeah! Heads up! Charge! Volcano kablam! Hero incoming!
Unfortunately, yeah, xilonen.
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming! Eat this! Ow! Kapow! Hi! Yeah! Drop your weapons!
Quick as a flash. On WuWa. Get them.
Time to roll! Hero incoming! Yeah! 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 Kapow! Hero incoming! Look out below! Hi! Headbutt! Kapow!
I thought the Scorpion won't be able to keep Furina's fun face attack. Yes and no. You know why, right? Actually, it's possible. Actually, it's possible. You know why? That's why building a Scorpion is going to be so difficult. You know, that's why her signature weapon exists. That's a problem, actually. That's the only problem I see, because her signature weapon actually gives a Scorpion 56% attack, which is actually huge. It's like 12 plus 12, which is 24, and plus 32, if I'm not mistaken, after using burst, something like for 3 seconds. No. Every time skill hits an opponent, you give like for 3 seconds. So, but yeah, in general, it's a 56% attack, which is actually crazy amount of attack, you know. So yeah, building a Scorpion going to be not so easy, especially if you want to enable that Furina. And if you ask me, that they made this all on purpose, you know. So yeah. Fun factor, yeah. Where is the gameplay in Twilight? So yeah, where is the gameplay is crazy. And you know what? Actually, I don't have access to Constellation 6 Chevreuse. With Constellation 6 Chevreuse, all of the runs will be way faster, just incredibly faster. And also, yeah, because of energy recharge, I need to do some adjustment. Okay, this is going to be like the same.
Fulfill our path! Citlali! Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
I hope I can kill this one pretty fast, because this one is super annoying.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Yeah, light it up! Wrath from the sky! Let's fly!
It's cute.
Bullseye! Open fire!
Okay, just is okay, Genshin.
Locked on! Fulfill our path!
Now you need to get like some energy.
Knock him down! Take me up!
Oh my god, come on.
You two!
Oh no, I'm actually cool. Because you know why? I will try. Yeah, I'm mess up a little bit.
Bring it! Get to work! Citlali! Eat papa! Pyroclastic surge!
Let me try it. But yeah, Dreamers, it's possible. This team is actually cool. The only problem is you don't need chasca in this team. You know, like chasca is actually useless. Instead of chasca, actually, it's better to go for Kazuha, for Sucrose, to get some like swirl, you know. But you can. Let me do it again. Then I'll switch to Ayaka team. About Chi-Chi, yes, I wouldn't suggest to use Chi-Chi anyway. Like, you know what, if you like Chi-Chi, why not? But Chi-Chi mostly, like, you know, like, she is mostly defensive, like, character. I mean, like, with healing abilities, something like that. Or let's say Rosa in this case better. Chon-Yun in this case way better. Ganyu is actually looks pretty cool with the Scorpion. About the healing, I agree with you. It might be a problem. I mean, because you know why? I mean, yes, like, I have, like, a little bit concern about healing, too. Because according to the paper, like I saw a couple like calculation, guys says that like yeah, she might be okay, but I assume she's going to be bad. You know, not enough healing, so you cannot get complete fanfare stacks. So you need constellation on Furina. That's the point, you know, because as you know, like with the highest constellation Furina, you don't need so much healing. But there's another point. As you know, like Furina has a personal. Let me show you. Furina has a healing abilities, so actually it might be helpful. But in this case, maybe going for maybe healing bonus also is on a Scoffier, maybe some beneficial, you know, can bring benefits instead of like the point is like, yeah, like I don't know exactly, still it's still questionable, we need to do some tests. So instead of like this one, going for healing bonus, you know, so yeah, it might be a problem. So yeah, something like healing bonus, because this one is definitely will be okay, like with healing bonus you will be alright. Something like that. You see, like HP, energy recharge, and crit rate, crit damage, or like not HP, my bad, attack would be way better. So yeah, like something like that, crit rate and like attack and energy recharge, something like, yeah, if you can get something like this. But we'll see again. Yeah, like something like this. Yes, with crit damage would be better, but still. But we'll see. It's still questionable. You know why? Because actually, since she is off field, you don't need crazy crit rate, crit damage ratio. Yes, would be nice, but you can lower that because you know, like your main DPS, it's going to be do most of the damage, not a Scoffier. What is true? Winter. Oh yeah, about that. Yes, maybe I made a video by the way about that. Maybe we will get second Lazo video by the way, guys. It's don't forget about like April 30th because looks like we're going to get a live stream on TikTok, which about Not Cry, something like that dropped.
Final warning! Faster, stronger, less nice and spicy. You're toast! Hero incoming! Hero incoming! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Heads up! Charge! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapon! Control breathing! On WuWa! Get them! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Heads up! Charge! Yeah! Heads up! Hero incoming! Yeah! Justice will quick as a flash!
I think I'll waste off my attack, but
Yeah!
I will
Heads
keep
up!
shambling.
Charge! Yeah! Running late again! Hero incoming!
Come on, just I didn't get good golden troop for what is golden. So should I use Cinder City? Cinder City? What? As a perfect set for the but Cinder City? What? Cinder City set for like a Scoffier? I mean, you can. Why not? But you know, like, what's the point? Just like, no, I mean, yes, you can use it. Actually, you can use it. Let's say if you don't use any other Cinder City on your team, you can use Cinder City. It would be better than Noblesse. Even though Noblesse provides a twin attack bonus, you need to use burst. With Cinder City, you just need to do reaction. So Cinder City is not a bad option, but just keep that in mind. Like, it definitely will be downgrade for your DPS team. So yeah, for team's DPS, because Escoffier's damage is actually pretty good, like incredibly good. About the golden troop, if you don't have golden troop, you can use blizzard set. Blizzard set actually is not so far away, and with blizzard set it's a little bit easy to build Escoffier. You know why? Because when you use blizzard set, you don't care about crit rate whatsoever. you just like, yeah, if you freeze it, yeah, I will show you. Just let me finish this one first.
Fulfill our path! Suffer the light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Get to work! You two! Time! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me! Ha! Locked on! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
Show no mercy! Suffer the... Rise with the sun!
I messed up all of it. Just a second.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Take me up! Locked on!
I should have used like a little different set.
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Anyway, yeah, I messed up with rotation. Like, yeah, you need to use, actually, it's better to use, yeah, like, but yeah, still, it's possible. I just messed up a little bit. Let me... Is there gonna be a new map? Yeah, in 5.6 now. In 5.6 we are going to get like small map, or like a little bit like, yeah, it's going to be right here, this place. Because, as you know guys, we are going to get 2 new bosses. One weekly boss, which is that chess boss. You saw that, and another one, it's like mad boss for Escoffier. So yeah, like only small area, maybe with 1 waypoints, or like 1 domain definitely, and 1 waypoint. So yeah, something like that. About the Golden Troop and Cinder City, actually yes, like you can. You also can use, you know, like you also can use like Mercy Hunter. Actually, it's not a bad option. I mean, like, you know, like if you want, since you are going to use, just let me check if Mercy Hunter is okay. Since you're going to use with Furina, Furina, as you know, like, yeah, she has a, like, yeah, she can like drain your HP. You potentially can use Mercy Hunter. Normal and charge attack, 1 current HP. So yeah, like actually you can, which actually it might be useful, because, you know, like, yeah, this 2-piece is going to be completely useless. But this will give you crit rate, so it maybe, but potentially might be useful to build a Escoffier. Just keep that in mind. About like Cinder City, I would say yes, maybe, but it depends. You know, if you're going to use citlali, then no, it's better to use citlali. If you don't have citlali and try to, maybe you're going to use citlali on a second team, then yes, you can use Cinder City. It's not a bad option. Let's say at the moment I switch my Rosa from that set to Cinder City, you know why? To buff my, like, yeah, to buff a damage. I didn't get like, oh yeah, what? Only small area for boss. Oh yeah, that's true, right? That's actually, yes, it's small area, no new map, like, definitely. You know why? By the way, in 5.7 we also, like, I don't think we are going to get something new. 5.8 maybe, but we'll see. It's still like a lot of questions, because you know why? We actually, at the moment, we're so hyped about, if you remember guys, like, yeah, when we got that picture with like tinted characters, you know, like all of them, 7 characters, everyone was so hyped about Skirk. Now, like, that hype is kind of like gone. You know why? Because Escoffier is so great. She is a supportive character, she can bring so much to, like, to the game. So yeah, like, kind of like, yeah, many players still want to get that Skirk, not gonna lie, but Escoffier definitely will give you maybe like slightly something better than Skirk. Skirk is DPS. We definitely will get some DPS in the future. But yeah, such a supportive character is, yeah, it's going to be difficult to get. And Chevros, so yeah, let me just go this thing.
I got you, boss.
So yeah, rotation is going to be like something like that. Hey Silent, how are you doing? Winter Lazo, yes, Lazo, yeah, like looks like we're going to get that second like part. As you know, guys, I made a video by the way, just a second. As you know, guys, first Lazo we got on July 11th on 2022. So yeah, it was actually hell amount of time ago, you know, 2.5 years. Now it's a, yeah, maybe like, yeah, it's a second part. We'll see. It's possible. And also don't forget about like April 30th, because looks like we're going to get some news about Notcry.
Hands where I can see 'em. Final. Start the charge. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
Who is that on the preview? Oh yeah, that's a, like unknown character actually. Like crit damage, please. Okay, no. Attack, please. Oh my god, no. But I will electro damage goblet for real. Oh, actually, you know what? I will keep it. Maybe I will be lucky enough. I will try to build it. Huh. All right. I have enough. If it's went at least something, I can switch my, yeah, if I can get at least 20 crit damage, like only 2, like I at the moment, if you know guys, so yeah, if you get something with a 4 substat, it means if it's at level 0, you can get 5 upgrades. If all of 5 upgrades went to crit damage, okay, I'm just kidding, you know, this is impossible. Okay, I give it a try anyway. Just imagine 5 upgrades to crit damage. Okay, haha. And like Hoyo laughing like, yeah, just like, you know, like it's a wet dreams. It's not Winter Lazarite, it's a trailer about like Notcry. It looks like, yeah, like, but yeah, maybe we will get like Lazo as well. But I heard about Notcry, that's true. I heard about Notcry, let's say some info about Notcry. It's still a little bit early, but as you know guys, next region is going to be Notcry, but not Snezhnaya, because Hoyo already announced that like a long time ago. Autofill? What I got insane cryo goblet with boss critic, and I'm afraid to roll. Oh yeah, you know Zoro, let me, when I started the game, I was the same. I mean, like, I keep all of my like artifacts and was so afraid to level them up because I like, yeah, it was terrible. As you know, like leveling up artifacts in this game is just like, it's not a nightmare. It's emotional damage, you know, like it's kind of like 88.2% emotional damage is the max available. So yeah, but after that, you know, after like, let's say, getting shoved a couple times, after I got a couple times, yeah, now it's way more like, yeah, I can like sustain of that pain. So it's way more easy. But keep it, you know, like, you know why? If you don't need that at the moment, just keep it. Let me show you. Like yesterday, I ruined all of my attack goblets because of, yeah, because of Escoffier. Let me just show you. I use like set this one. It's offset, but I need attack one. Okay. It's for Escoffier. As you know, like for Escoffier, you need to use attack, but not cryo. You can use cryo, but I wouldn't suggest you. Because, you know, like her healing is bad. And if you get cryo, yeah, I don't think you will gain a lot, but healing will be definitely lower. So yeah, I got like this one, which was ruined. You see, unfortunately crit rate and yes, HP and defense. I got this one, which is still okay. Maybe I will level it up. This one, but I need some crit rate. Actually, I can go without crit rate. We'll see. This one is like, yeah, bad. This one is bad. So yeah, and This one is not okay. And I don't have any, like, say, yeah, that's it's 5 of them. And I ruined all of them. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. It happened. Well, it has insane 32 and... Oh, so that's crazy actually, yeah. If you have something like that, it's crazy. Oh yeah, no need to. You know, Zoro, what I would suggest you, if you ask me. I mean, like, no need to do it now. You know why? Like, use all of the, like, use them when you need them, maybe. So yeah, there's another point. You know why? Because when you need something, it's always like, yeah, I don't know, like, what to say, to be honest. I don't know what to suggest. I usually, if I get something and I need the artifacts, I use it. If I don't need, I just keep it. Alright, so yeah, let's go, let's use this team. Like, Dreamers told me about another team, which is like, yeah, first team is going to be like this. Second one is going to be, which one? It's Ayaka, Nahida, Furina, and Cookie. Damn, bro, that's crazy team. I just will give it a try one, like, so yeah, like, don't get me wrong, because for me, Cookie Shinobu is low constellations. I don't think I will be like, yeah, it's going to be so crazy. It's Furina, Cookie, Nahida, and Ayaka. Yes, must pull, like, what do you guys think about, like, my team? Tainari, Shinyun, Nilo, and Chasca, but it depends on, it depends, you know why? It depends on constellations. Actually, this team might be okay, because you know why? When it comes to damage, the more constellations you have, the more is damage, and actually it doesn't matter which characters you use, you know. Also, I have 11, so oh, 4 real X enough to get like whole set. That's crazy, actually. 11, that's insane. 1, 1, 4. Oh yeah, that's true. You have all of them. You know, like, if you ask me, Zoro, I wouldn't suggest you to maybe spam that one, but yeah, now it's great time. You know why? If you remember back then, I still need to do my video about a Sanctuary Elixir. That was like, yeah, which, like, yeah, for Verisa piece. But yeah, now it's way more generous, I would say. I mean, like that, artifact transmuter, because it at least gives you something. Yeah, because with the last one, like previous one, it definitely would be trash as hell. All of them like to flat HP, flat attack. In this case, at least I got 1 crit rate and 1 crit damage. And yeah, acceptable, you know. Oh my god, my team. Okay. Okay, Furina, Cookie Shinobu, Nahida, and Ayaka, right? Let's give it a try. Friendship team. Oh, friendship team. Yeah, like... It's not completely buff future. I mean, I don't know about future. I don't think they will buff further that transmuter, if you ask me. You know why? Because it's already buffed. And, you know, like, after shafting so many times, as you know, like, we got like 5, right? 5, like, yeah, 5 times. I got shafted, you know, you have, like, I have all of the videos on my channel, but yeah, that's crazy, actually. So yeah, rotation is going to be like, you start with Nahida, then maybe like Furina. Okay, then Cookie, and then Ayaka, something like that. Because you know why this reaction is actually bad when you use Electro with, like, yeah, Electro with, like, Okay, let's give it a try. Hey Kakarot, how are you doing? My friendship team is Noel, Lisa, Kirara, and someone. Friendship team? Do you think it's worth to get Navia next patch? If you ask me, yes. But you know what? Let's say Scofier is way better. I mean, it depends on your account, but Navi is a great DPS character, just insanely great DPS character. If you ask me, She is extremely easy to build, not so difficult. She doesn't need second geo. If you have xilonen is better. If you don't have xilonen, actually, maybe I wouldn't suggest you to go for her. Go, because you know why? You still can use with other characters, but xilonen is just crazy with her. Xilonen and Furina is just crazy, you know? So yeah. It still depends on your characters. But she's good, not gonna lie. I like Navia a lot. Escoffier is still better though. First time seeing you talking. Oh yeah, he joined actually yesterday if I'm not mistaken.
Headbutt! Justice will prevail!
Control breathing. Let's move.
Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun! Height! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Headbutt! Heads up! Charge! Stop right there! You asked for it!
Faster. Stronger.
Start! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Yeah! Hero incoming! Oof! It's justice o'clock!
Bro, could you check my Furina? Oh yeah, I can. How are you doing? Rivage KC, no problem. I'm afraid of meta will switch to cryo base. Yes, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible with skirk. By the way, you know, like it's not Kakarot. It's not about the skirk actually. It's about Escoffier. Escoffier is going to be crazy sub DPS and great supportive character. And because of that, just a second, guys. Let me switch the window. So yeah, this is Furina. Rivage, just a second. So yeah. I mean, translation 0, HP crit rate. 40k, close to 4. Most likely you use with like, as in, let me say like in general, this weapon is okay. Like yeah, it would be nice to like R3 because you know R5 because yeah, you get like more like crit rates. It will be definitely better for like your crit rate substat. 148 is 158 is okay. About HP, it's 40k. You know that. So if you use second Hydro character, so you actually saved. It's a little bit more than 40k. About energy recharge is like great, I would say. You know why? Because she needs energy recharge a lot. Normal attack, you don't need to level up this one. Just forget about it. I would suggest to crown her burst as well, because you know why? Bonus conversion ratio comes out of her burst. You definitely will get more damage. Just keep that in mind. This one is for personal damage, like or field damage, but this one is for team. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, completely ignore normal. Increase like crown if you can her burst. But in general, this build is okay. Just like try to refine like up to 5 because it's the yeah, you see like it's 12 crit ratio if I'm not mistaken. At refinement 5 it's 16 crit ratio. So yeah, and a little bit more energy recharge. So yeah. And yes, HP and crit damage, crit rate, it depends what you need, it's great. No need to use Hydro, because you know why? You will be low on HP.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together.
Also, I don't have Xilonen
Two heads
Vortex.
are
I
better than
pulled
one.
her. Oh, okay. If you have Xilonen, that's crazy. You know why? If you have Xilonen, actually going for, let me switch the window. So yeah, like Rivage. It's like that. It's good build. Ignore this one, normal. So yeah, burst, and yes, refine this one, and just keep it. In the future, if you can, of course, if you like, yeah, just farm this golden troop to get a little bit more like better pieces. That's it. But keep energy recharge at level 180 plus. You know why? With a low energy recharge, using Furina burst every rotation is like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, let me switch the window, guys.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself.
About if you have Xilonen, actually, yes. Like, Xilonen is a great for, like, Xilonen is actually, in general, a great character. Because I don't have enough pulls to even guarantee now. Oh, for real? Oh my, in this case, I don't know what to say. You know, like what, let's say, I would maybe suggest you, like, it depends. If you don't have any other Geo character, then yes, but keep that in mind, Escoffier will be definitely crazy character. So yeah, great, crazy supporter
Look how
character.
beautiful it is.
Account review, yes. You're welcome, Rivash, you're welcome. About like what Zoro says, actually I agree with him. You know why? No need to go like, just keep that in mind, guys. No need to go immediately like on Escoffier and Navia or any other characters, because you still definitely will have enough time. And keep that in mind, the pulse, like the primogems amount we are going to get in 5.6 is super low. It's only 60 pulse. So yeah, just try to use your primogems wisely. No need to spend them immediately. And yes, we definitely will get some like gameplay, not on like let's say May 7th, because you know why, usually first couple days it's about like animation, showcasing, something like that. But teams damage, it usually comes out on like 3rd or like 5th day, something like that. So yeah, you need to expect something within a week. Do you think Escoffier is like must for? Yes, definitely. Kakarot, definitely. Escoffier is must have for Skirk. Let's say like that. Escoffier must have for all cryo DPS characters and some hydro DPS characters at the moment. But definitely for Skirk, definitely, because you know why? You can enable Furina. If she's healing enough, you can enable Furina. And yeah, Skirk, as you know, doesn't need any like energy. She plays out of like special energy. So yeah, like she is kind of like Arlecchino with her skill and kind of Mavuika with her burst, something as I heard. So yeah, she marks the enemies, she collects and the marks, absorbs the marks, and after that gains them buffs. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? What should I pull Skirk and Escoffier? Rivash, it's a little bit difficult question, you know why? Because Escoffier is the first and she is going to be crazy for all Hydro and Cryo DPS characters. Most of them, let's say for most of the Cryo DPS and some of Hydro DPS. You still can use her with any other teams anyway. I would say Escoffier's value is a little bit higher than Skirk, because Skirk is only DPS, but it's about the preferences. You know, like, so yeah. It's if you like, let's say like that, like wait a little bit, wait for a Skirk gameplay, and if you like her, then go for Skirk. Skirk still can be useful even without Escoffier, just keep that in mind. You can use, you know why? Actually, what Skirk needs if you use Furina, you need a healer. We have Charlotte, she can hold TDTS, which is actually a great buff. As you know, Escoffier is a polearm character. She cannot, she cannot use TDDS. But you can use Charlotte. Charlotte is a healer, not a bad healer for Furina. In this case, the team like Escoffier, for example, Yelan, Escoffier, my bad. Skirk, Yelan, Charlotte, and Furina is not a bad op at all. I mean, like for Skirk. So you can actually avoid using Escoffier. Just keep that in mind. But for other characters, Skirk might be extremely useful. Hey Sino, how are you doing? It's you, Newlet, and like me, Furina. I took screenshot when we were in a teapot. Oh, for real? It's not. How much of a downgrade do you think xilonen in comparison with Skirk? Actually, it depends on constellation, Kakarot. You know why? As you know, like yeah, Escoffier provides only Rash rate, which is 55% if your team consists on Hydro and Cryo only, and also damage, which is actually crazy damage, like personal damage, you know. And also if you use Golden Troop, it's actually pretty good buff because 70% damage, elemental skill damage. The other point, if you use xilonen, Constellation 3 for example, Constellation 3 xilonen provides 45% rash rate, right? And Escoffier with only one non-cryo character will provide 15. So in general you can get 60 rash rate. It's a little bit better than 55, But the point is, you need to switch to another character, use skill, I mean like xilonen, you know, use, but you will be more like, let's say like that. If Escoffier's like healing will be bad, then using xilonen is not a bad option. You know why? Xilonen at Constellation 0 provides 36 plus 15. In general, it's 51. It's actually close to Escoffier. But if Escoffier will be bad healer, then using xilonen is actually not a bad idea. If you got the point, guys. So yeah, it's like that. Because like, let's say like if Escoffier cannot heal completely and you cannot get fanfare stacks, then you need to use xilonen in this case. So it's like that. About the downgrade, it definitely will be a downgrade. Yeah, but not so much. It still depends on like her healing abilities. If her healing abilities will be trash as hell, like so bad, like terrible, then yes, xilonen is not a bad option. And you know, we are talking about Constellation 0 characters. With higher constellations, actually, yeah, we have a lot of options. It's still good. Yeah, silent. Actually, that's what I'm talking about. If you have constellation like not 6 but only 3, she also constellation 3 provides 45% and great healing as well, and also great buff. You know. So yeah, for cryo, if I'm not mistaken, it's additional 60% crit damage. That's crazy. It's just fun. Yes, definitely. Bring her home when she gets. Yeah. No, like Kakarot, it's not about Constellation 3. Like I don't want to say that you need to go for Constellation. Don't get me wrong. No, it's not like that. I don't have Constellation 3 as well, and I don't think I will go for Constellation 3 xilonen. I just like point out that with that constellation you get a little bit more than Escoffier provides with only Hydra and Cryo. But still, even without that constellation, 36 plus 15, it's 51 rest rate. The only problem is, yes, it's timing, but at the same time you get Cinder. You know, like let me just like
Something on your mind again?
let me do like let me try to do this one.
Together.
You know what's the point is?
heads are better than
I
one.
assume that the team like Ayaka, like let's say you don't have access to Shenhe, right? I assume that the team like Ayaka, Yelan, Purina, no, Ayaka, like not Ayaka, Escoffier, Furina, and xilonen will be actually pretty good, because xilonen can hold Cinder City. It's additional 40% elemental damage bonus. She also can provide rest rate, which is 36%. In this case, Escoffier can provide only 15% like rest rate, right? It's like it's not 55, but it's 15. And if you like with xilonen's rest rate, it's 51. But you get access to Cinder City, which is actually huge buff. So I assume that actually against some enemies, this team might be better than full Cryo Hydra team. You know why? Because as you know, guys, rest rate is a great substat, but it's kind of like it has different formula. If you get up or like above the 0, it calculates differently. It like divided by 2. So let's say like if the enemy has rest rate, for example, 40, you just cut 40, and the other 15, it's not going to be 15, it's going to be 7.5. Let's see if I explained, like if you got the point. So I would say like for against some enemies, the team like xilonen, Escoffier, Furina, and Ayaka, for example, might be better than full Hydro and Cryo teams. You know, it's possible. Even Constellation 0 xilonen, by the way. You don't need her signature, you don't need like crazy. The same build, because it's Cinder City, it's 40% elemental damage bonus for 15 seconds, and it's rest rate. Bring like okay. Actually, yes, Kakarot. It's actually, let's say like that. It's against some enemies. It's actually not even downgrade. It's upgrade. You know. That's why Escoffier is so flex. I mean, like, despite that she provides 55 only in Hydro Cryo teams, you still can use her with other elements. Yeah, with other characters, with like Pyro, for example, like I don't know, like maybe something like that. That's what
What they
Xilonen.
say is true.
Xilonen is not a bad option
You
at
have
all.
to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Why does anyone forget about her Constellation 4? Oh, you know why, Silent? To be honest, let's yeah, like I usually don't go for constellations, and yeah, like kind of like I don't suggest anyone to go for constellations. The more characters, more fun. But yeah, like, and yeah, like Kakarot, it's not a downgrade. Actually, in some cases, it's upgrade. I mean, Xilonen, in some cases, it's actually even upgrades and downgrade. Because, you know why? Instead of Xilonen, which character you want to put? You can put Citlali with Cinder City, but it's, as you know, Citlali cannot res shred Cryo. She res shred only Hydro and Pyro. For Cryo, for Hydro characters, is okay. For Cryo, is bad. Or you can use Yelan, which is actually not a great option. In this case, Xilonen is way better because Xilonen is actually like she's a pure buff and debuff character, but Yelan is mostly sub DPS with some buff abilities, you know. So yeah, Xilonen is in this case better. We definitely will do a lot of tests. So yeah, I definitely will go for a Scoffier. I'm on 50-50 by the way, but yeah, I hope I will be lucky enough. I think I will regret not pulling Navia, but meta is switching to Cryo. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Navia if you ask me. Just wait a little bit. Go for a Scoffier. If you have Xilonen, in this case, you know, like, yeah. But let's say like that, I mean, meta is meta. Because who cares about meta if you, like, the only problem is with Navia, just keep that in mind. A Scoffier will get her rerun within 4 patches, but Navia, I don't know when she's going to get her rerun. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit difficult, like to advise you something, you know, because, you know, like, in any case, I know that Navi is a great character. I like Navi a lot, but I understand that a Scoffier might be extremely crazy for future. You know why? Not Cry is on the way. Cryo characters is on the way. Skirk is on the way. So yeah, all of these characters might be extremely crazy for, like, yeah, for future. Pyro Nation will only have 1 Pyro. I think that's 2 Kakarot, like meta shifting to Cryo. Alright, so yeah, let me do this one. So yeah, like Dreamers, is the team you told me about. I don't think how it's going to work, to be honest, with my cookie Constellation 0, but let's give it a try. So yeah, rotation is going to be like Nahida skill first. Yeah, some burst maybe, then Furina, then cookie.
This way, Freeland, the Temple of Wisdom.
Peace be with you.
Let my name echo in song!
Hear the truth.
Whirling snow, embrace the ice!
By
I see
holy
everything.
proclamation,
Hold it. Stand with me!
the
Carry my
power
knowledge.
of revelation. Truth shall set you free. Hear ye the word.
I forgot to use like the,
Grace be upon you.
I need to create some force. Actually, maybe it's possible, you know?
Everyone hold hands.
Shower me with... Our bond is strong!
The only problem is my cookie, because like...
This way, turn a little. Commit it to memory.
Oh my god, yeah, you see, but yeah, it's not enough electron. It's not enough electron.
Make yourselves at home. Grow.
Dissipate!
This way, turn a little. Commit it to memory.
Take flight!
Actually, wait a minute. I can use like Ayaka. Just a second. I can use that. Can you show me your Navi? Oh yeah, sure. Okay. My Navi build right now only have like 61. So I need some. Okay, yeah. Just a second. So yeah, let me do it again. Like with that team. Actually, it's possible. I forgot to use Ayaka. The only problem is like, yeah, like, that's okay. My Navi, I recently switched my Navia. You know why? Because of this Pile Abyss. This Pile Abyss gives you 75% geo damage bonus. Maybe because of that, but she's still okay. So yeah, 75%, you see, like elemental skill geo damage, especially for Navia. My build at the moment, right, like this. I use this weapon, free-to-play weapon. Artifact set her signature. I would suggest you to go for her signature, definitely. This signature is way better than any other sets you can give her. Like Golden Troop is another way. You know why? Golden Troop increase only skill damage, but this one increase normal attack. She gets infusion and deals pretty good damage with normals. Talents like 10, 10, and 6. Why is that? It's because of plunging. I sometimes use Navia plunging. She is super fun to play in, like with Shinyun and Furina plunging. So yeah, I couple times use in Spile Abysses. It's super fun. But you mainly need to increase only skill. 10, 6, it's burst is up to you. You don't need to like do more than 6 because it's not a huge damage. It's actually, you can keep it at level 1. So let's say like, yeah, level 1, level 1, level 10. But skill is, yes, definitely, you see the multipliers. About the pieces, it's like, it's going to be like that. It's attack, it's geo damage bonus, and crit rate, crit damage, depends on what you need. And yes, 63, 174, and 164. I would say 140 energy recharge, it's okay. No need to go low than that, no need to go high than that. So yeah, 140 it's completely okay because you need to use that burst. That burst need to do some reaction. So yeah, and you need to catch those crystals, you know. Let me try. Oh yeah, let me first try. Is that weapon better than? No, like Gravestone is better. Gravestone is way better. Gravestone just like extremely better than this one. The only problem is Gravestone doesn't provide any energy recharge. So if you have enough energy recharge, because you know what's the problem? Without energy recharge, if you have only xilonen, you cannot create okay, let me show you. You cannot create decent amount of like crystals, you know? You need to absorb them to increase the damage. And if you cannot do that, the damage is actually, you can do great amount of damage, but not so often. Let me show you. So yeah, rotation is like that. The team is going to be Bennett and Shanling. Or like, I would say it's the best team. Yeah, for a second, let me go like the same team. Like, it's kind of like this one, Cookie, Shinobu. And that was Ayaka. Yeah, I need to use Ayaka actually. Hey, MZ, how are you doing? Navi is a god, yeah, Navi is a god. Does she crits enough with that much crit rate? Yes, actually yes, surprisingly yes. Let me show you. Just a second. Did I mess up with rotation? Oh no, I did. Xilonen second, so yeah.
Everybody stand up your toes! Nice and spicy! Coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Attack! Watch out! Going in! Let's light it up! I'm surprised, kid! Umbrella warfare, I guess. A proper send-off. Bring it. Teamwork is tricky. Eat this. Feeling lucky. Hiya. Feeling lucky.
So yeah, it's actually pretty decent damage. Do you think Link is better than Furina in that? Oh, in this team, yes. In this team, definitely. You know why? Like, why? Because like in general, actually, like I would say her best team is like Xilonen, Navia, Furina, and Bennett. Yes, but since we have double cryos, like yeah, first and like first chamber and third chamber, it's better to use Shanling. Shanling gives you reaction, and because of that, so yeah, like it's better to use Shanling. No, I'm just asking, like in general, like is Shanling a bit? Yeah, I got it, no problem. Yeah, in like let's say it like that. For first and third chambers, Shanling is better. For second one, Furina will be better. But the point is better to go like for Shanling. And that's completely okay. You maybe can use Furina. I can go with Furina if you ask me, but you know what's the problem? Like he's Hydro anyway, right? You definitely will create less crystals, way more less crystals, you know? That's the point. With Shanling you can create more.
Something on your mind?
I can
Ken?
try with Furina though,
Let's
like
work
it's up
through
to
it
you.
together. Two heads are better than one. Let's play through the little. Sharing my knowledge.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Out of my way! Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
Committed to memory.
Name of the truth.
Earlier.
The power.
Our bond is strong!
Set you free. Hear ye the word.
Unthinkable!
Grace be upon you. Peace and hope.
Stop fighting.
Endure.
Hey,
Open to you.
the Temple of Wisdom.
Dissipate!
Grow, grow, grow.
My apologies! So rude!
Okay, I give up. Like yeah, this team is like not for me because of Cookie Shinobu. It's a little bit difficult to get like that Electro. I'm not asking like in general, like yeah. Let me try with Furina, no problem. Like if you want me to, let me try with Furina. Yeah, I'm not asking like in the spoilers or just oh yeah, in general yes, like in general Furina is better, but in this pile base it's better to use Shanling.
Letting Crave's names echo! Let the world collide! Let's light it up! Everybody step! This one's got your name on it!
Actually the damage might be higher, you know?
Hey there! Fire! Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Strike a pose! I'm going in! Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it!
Yeah, that's the problem. A little bit problem because
Fire! Well... Hear the echoes of the valley! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in sun! Let's light it up! Teamwork is trick! Feeling lucky? Relic warfare, I guess!
you see, like it's a little bit like yeah, Shanling, but in general, yes, you can use like Furina, like yeah, Shanling is better, I would say. Yeah, not one mod here. WuWa all day, not gonna lie, dreamers. For real, HSR and WuWa. Yeah, I played WuWa, like I finished all of the stuff in WuWa, to be honest, guys. So yeah, like. I'm pretty free now. Okay, let me do the main. Like, I want to use Alhaiten team on the second half, so yeah. Science math lessons. Oh yeah, like. So yeah. I hope I can get something.
Hands where I can see 'em. Final warning. Control breathing. Let's. Hi. Oof. Charge.
Oh my god, great try, okay. Alright, so yeah, let me try Alhatem team. Oh yeah, about Spilabis. The news was about Spilabis. Next Spilabis, what I would suggest you guys, if you have Constellation, even Constellation 0 iansan, just build her. Like, little by little, unless we get that, because you know why? Until we get that new Spilabis, it's going to be difficult a little bit. Like Imaginarum Theater, like, let's say, at the moment, Imaginarum Theater, like, it's kind of like amount of characters check. If you have a lot of characters, you can clear it pretty easily, not so difficult. But in case of new Spilabis, it's not going to be only characters amount of characters check. It's also going to be about DPS and like, yeah, you need some DPS. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be, where's my cookie? Why Dia instead of Shanling? And oh, Dia instead Dia is on Tenacity, and actually it's not that bad. Oh, why Shanling is good when you use against Tulpa? Because it deals crazy amount of damage. In this Spilabis, Dia is better because Dia plays out of her skill, and you don't care about energy, no? So yeah, that's why. And it's not a huge difference, by the way, in damage. You know, because it's increased, like, it gives me like 20 attack for my for my Verisa.
Yeah. You asked for it. Drop your whip. Start the light of the blazing sun. Charge. Yeah. Hero incoming. Yeah. Control. Justice o'clock! Headbutt! Stop right there! Hands where I can see 'em! Faster! Stronger! On look! Wrath from the sky! It's justice o'clock! Oops! Heads up! Hero incoming! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah, I forgot about like that. Dia is like single. Yeah, that's true. You can use Dia with like Tenacity. It's actually not a bad option, you know. Dia is so flexible. Unfortunately, my Dia is still Constellation 1. That's why I use Gravestone. But you know, I feel that Gravestone is so terrible because when you have Constellation 2, you get like 18 seconds of duration and cooldown is 20. So you actually can use and utilize all of that field, you know, like that field she creates. With Gravestone is not enough. It's 16 seconds and it's super annoying. It can proc, it can yeah, it's super annoying.
Behold, the abyss has
Let me read your verse.
Hear the truth, the gift of grace. Peace be with you. My holy proclamation.
Whoa! I see everything.
The power.
Lightning terrified!
The truth shall set you free. Hear ye the word joy.
Committed to memory.
Be be upon you.
Stand with me.
Door opened unto
No, my sword. Ram cutter.
Flicker.
I see everything. The Temple of
I
Wisdom.
hope I can't enough.
Body and let me weave you a
This may hurt a little.
No, my sword. Out of my way.
Scatter. Here you are.
Our bond is strong.
Grow, grow, grow.
I messed up a little bit with rotation. You know why? When you have Cookie constellation, like not enough constellation, she is so terrible. Like you lose that Electro. Urina is. I do guess. Who's this Pookie? Is okay. I thought that was like a new. Okay. That's why I never change mine. You what? Bro, be glazing for real, man. I remember you. Okay, so that's not.
Look out below. Final warning. Let's light it up. Pyroclastic surge. Justice o'clock. Yeah! Heads up. Hero incoming. Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock. Rise with the sun.
Oh my god, for real.
Time to roll. Huh.
Yeah, типа no Andrews. Alright, so yeah.
Headbutt! Drop your weapons! Quick as a flash! On! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Hi! Boot! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Hi! Hut! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me! Justice will prevail! Final! Control breathing! Let... Pyroclastic surge! Hi! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Boot! Hero incoming! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Light it up! Stop right there! Quick as a flash! On wrath from the sky! Burn it down! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapon! Step aside! Let's... Pyroclastic surge! Charge!
Make yourselves at home.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of...
problem is...
Share my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse. Stand with me.
The process of elimination.
Commit it to memory.
Flicker.
No, my sword.
Grow, grow, grow.
A bond is strong.
Hey, make yourselves at home.
Bro, is addicted to Ayaka? Ayaka, you know why? Like about Ayaka, guys, if you want to Ayaka in like next patch, which is actually in like in a week or something, she's going to be crazy with that Escoffier.
Rise with the sun.
It's not enough.
Headbutt. Final warning. Faster. Stronger. Wrath from the sky. Smash down. Yeah. Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Hi. Burn it down. Hi. You asked for it.
Controlled breathing.
Let's light up the blazing sun. Oof. Heads up. Volcano kablam. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. Charge. Yeah. Stop right there.
Quick as a flash.
On. Light it up. Wrath from the sky. Yeah. Hero incoming. Hero incoming. Burn it down. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. Heads up.
Tomorrow I reinstall WoW. For real? Oh, Dreamers always like delete that WoW. I don't know why. Which one, Dreamers? Like WoW?
I see everything. Share my knowledge.
Rain cutter. Stand with me.
Flicker.
He always, even if you attack from behind, he's always like go to the back.
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Body and mouth. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you this way. I'll settle this. Hey! No, my sword!
Scatter.
Grow, grow, grow.
Stand with me!
Flicker.
Commit it to memory.
No, my sword!
No, come on, just like a lot of times.
Witness the power of WuWa. Our bond is strong.
Here you are.
Okay, I will continue anyway. Let's continue anyway. Oh yeah, like actually yes, that's the place WuWa. If I'm not mistaken, she's actually cool and like in WuWa. She has pretty. I can only one star floor. Oh, BGC, if you tell me your team, we can do some adjustment, because actually this one is not so difficult. You just need to get used to it. Don't mind me. I sometimes, you know, like if I can clear with 5-star etc, something like that. You just like I do some tests. So yeah, don't mind me. But you tell me your teams, we can do some adjustment. So yeah, like tell me your first and second teams.
Final warning! Justice will faster, stronger! Justice o'clock!
So like her personal damage is so high. I don't need that. Oh my god. Yeah, I have that bullet. Okay, it's possible attack actually. Okay, I'll keep it. Oh my god. I mean, it's attack, but not like this one. Oh my god, that's terrible actually. By the way, it's the first attack I got in a month. And like not a month, it's in 40 days. Just imagine of farming this domain with like only one attack sand. Alright, so yeah, let me try another team, which is I want to try a lot. The team is going to be like Shinchu and Emily. This is not a bad team at all. First team is going to be Verisa. So yeah, rotation is going to be like this. It's Bennett, Shanling, and Shinchu and Escoffier are kind of like that, right? No, Escoffier and Shinchu, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Control breathing. Let's move.
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
that small one is this. Hey, I see. How are you doing? Okay, let's MG join the world. Like, okay. Mavuika, Xilonen, Shinyon, and Bennett. For the second half team is Furina, Rosaria, Arlecchino, and Jogger. Actually, you have a great. I don't know about like. Actually, it's a great teams. I mean, like about Xilonen, I would say. So yeah. So second one is Rosa, Furina, Arlecchino, and Zhongli. Okay, I have all of them. All right. So yeah, first one is Mavuika, Xilonen, Xinyan, Xilonen, and Bennett. Okay. So what I would suggest you to do actually. So yeah, you start rotation with Mavuika, then switch to Xilonen to get that. Yeah. In my opinion, you don't need like Xilonen at all. It's better to go like maybe this one. Go Ororon instead of like, yeah. Go Ororon. If you have, you definitely have him. Lol, so bored, like waiting for a score. Yeah, still like 1.5 weeks a month. No, it's not like that. Actually, no, it's less than like, no, it's about like a week, I think. So yeah, I would suggest you like, so yeah, BGC, I would suggest you to, so yeah, Mavuika, Xilonen, Bennett. Why? Because you don't need on field, like in this case, Ororon, you will be alright. Why Shinyon? You can do swirl though, but you know what's the problem? Actually, it's difficult to do swirl. Hydro Tulpa. You can swirl this one. You can go overloaded teams if you have Shurus. It will be better actually. You know? So something like instead of Xilonen, go for Shurus. Second team is actually cool. So yeah, you start rotation with your Arlecchino. Then you use Furina is not okay, but still you can use Furina. But I know why you use Furina, because of, yeah, you can use Shinchu, but yeah, let's go Furina. Then maybe something like that. So yeah, now, yeah, like something like that. Let's give it a try. Yeah. The problem is like if you reconfigure, okay, is it? Oh my god, it's so bad. All right, let me do it again, because you know why? I have a signature weapon on Arlecchino. I'm gonna switch it. As another problem, using Furina in this case without a healer, it makes no sense. You know why? Yes, it's application, but yeah, maybe. Let's give it a try anyway. So yeah, it's going to be Mavuika, Xilonen, Bennett, and Ororon. So yeah, let me just switch. So let me show you my weapons and builds. So yeah, weapon. Furina is like Favonius one. Mavuika with this one. Arlecchino, let me switch this one. Bennett is Bennett. And yeah. Shinyon seems interesting. I mean, like, yes, but you know what? I don't think Shinyon is great there. You know what? You can actually use Shinyon. But, you know, like, Shinyon is not so great. You, like, you know why? you still cannot use swirl like on swirling toolpa is a nightmare. You can do swirl with only maybe Goba and Sucrose, something like that. Not even Kazuha can do that, only Goba and Sucrose. It's possible maybe. So yeah, like this team, like switch your Shinyun. And yeah, this one. Oh, okay, okay. If you did that, so yeah, okay, like I will. I can't. No, you definitely can. Why? Maybe Mavuika, Furina, Beni, Xilonen, first half, and Arlecchino, Shinchu, Rosa, Zhongli. It's actually a better team. I would say it's a better team. But you know what, Furina on like on first one with Xilonen, you know, like it's a waste again. Let me give like this one, then I will switch, no problem.
Rise to the sun, bring it!
And yes, another problem, I completely forgot about that. You know what's a problem? Using Xilonen is actually bad. Let me show you why. I mean, like you cannot get that whimsy like work anyway. I completely forgot about that. Like using Xilonen is bad. You know why, guys? So yeah, like just like BGC, don't use Xilonen. Use Xilonen on the second hollow actually. So yeah, first team is going to. It's better to use something like that. If you have Chevreuse, it's actually a great option, like something like that. It's going to be like this team. Second half is going to be, what was that? Would be nice to like BGC, if you're watching, like just say something, you know. Furina, Rosa, Arlecchino, and Zhongli. I'm going to use Furina anyway, but yeah, like, so yeah. So I would suggest you to use like this team. Xilonen and Zhongli, something like that. I mean, like, avoid to use, like, this team is more than enough, you don't need Cryo. So yeah, you use this one, you use Xilonen, then you use Furina, then you use Zhongli. So you'll something like that, if you have the characters. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you're listening. Okay. So yeah, like BGC, if you like, I would suggest you like if you have Chevreuse. By the way, Chevreuse, you don't need Constellation 6 Chevreuse. If you have at least Constellation 1, it's way better to use like this team, first half, which is Mavuika. You know why? Because you cannot use Xilonen and get like Cinder. Let me show you why. Just a second. So yeah, as you know, we have a tulpa, like on a map. So yeah, let me try to get that whims, like Cinder City work against like this, So yeah, the team you told me about, it's like Mavuika, Xilonen, Bennett, and Shinyun, right? So yeah, I'm not going to use Shinyun at all. So yeah, it's going to be Mavuika skill, then Xilonen, then Bennett, right? So yeah. At the moment, I don't have any buffs, you see? No Pyro, no Hydro, no Electro, no Geo, nothing at all. So yeah, you start rotation with skill, then switch to Xilonen. And you, like, technically, if you do properly, you need to get Pyro. But you see, you get under Hydro and Geo. The point is, you cannot get that Pyro. So Xilonen in this case might be not so useful. You know, you see, you know? So yeah, it might be not so useful. Just keep that in mind. It's better to go like overloaded teams. That teams with Chevreuse might be extremely better. So if you have Chevreuse, Vortex, by the way, can you try Mavuika, iansan, Furina? Yes, I can, but yeah, like let's let's do this team first for BGCs. After that, I switch, no problem. Just let me copy that. So yeah, I would suggest you to go like not this team, but go like overloaded teams for a first half. It's way better. So yeah, let me show. So let me show you now. By the way, it's completely free to play builds. So yeah, let me do it. And rotation is going to be like that. You don't need to use ororon at all because
You asked for it! Stop right
you
there!
got overloaded.
I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! Time to buckle down. Incinerate! Full throttle!
Justice will prevail! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
final warning! I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engine!
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Pyroclastic surge!
Okay, this is the first one. This rotation is going to be like a little bit different because you need to deal with the shield. But xilonen and Arlecchino will help you a lot, you know. So actually, you can use like try to avoid using maybe Furina, like initially. Let's give it a try. So yeah.
Behold, the abyss has come. Gather.
Oh yeah. Let's try. Using
Be with you. Peace be with you. Hear the truth.
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
The name of the truth. The power of revelation. Grace be upon you. Hear ye
Laid bare.
the word of joy. Truth shall set you free. Grace be upon you. The power of revelation. The truth shall
This is where you are. Bring it!
okay. Let me try.
Burn it down!
Justice will prevail! Final... I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Okay, so yeah. All right, so yeah, let's now. It's like about Arlecchino. Yes, actually, it's better to use like to just like to just a second.
Behold the
Oh, yeah, I understand.
the truth, the gifts of grace. Peace be with you, my holy proclamation.
Everlasting as the moon!
Revelation. Truth shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you.
Overruled!
The truth shall set you free. Heat and hope find you. Opened unto
Transfixed! Bring it! Commendable. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Let me go Shinchu, because you know why? Furin is okay, but like, and you have Rosa as well, right? Zhongli in this case, I would say it's a waste. No need to go Zhongli for a second. In this case, just a second. Let me just go. So yeah, it's going to be like this one, then Chevrus, then Bennett, and it's okay. For the second half, I would say it's better to use like this team, if you ask me. Xilonen and Rosa. So yeah, something like that. You know why? Avoid to use Zhongli. Zhongli is a downgrade for your damage, and also like this one would definitely will help to destroy the shield way more faster, you know? So yeah.
Light it up!
Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your weapon! I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! The flame burns.
I think you see is no longer on stream. No, most likely he is. Yeah, he's just listening. No problem.
Justice will prevail!
No problem. No problem. Just I will try it.
Rise to the sun!
Hands where I can see 'em! Everybody stand!
Wrath from the sky! Burn it down!
Final warning! Justice will prevail! Let's light it up!
Okay, this one.
Behold, the abyss.
Punishment! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Hear the truth.
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Judgment!
Truth shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you.
Rain outlines your fate. Light
And hope find you power. Revelation shall endure.
Know my soul! You can't run! Shiver!
Laid bare.
Rain outlines your fate.
Witness my rise.
Ring cutter! Punishment!
Overrule. Bring it.
You can't run!
Oh, no problem, GC, no problem. Just like, yeah, let me just, you need couple times. I just messed up rotation so bad, to be honest. So yeah, let me just, you need couple times, but it's way better to use Rosa, Shinchu and Arlecchino xilonen than that. Yes, would be nice to use Bennett actually on the second half. If you have iansan, you can use iansan like with mavuika. It's way better. You know, like let's say the team is going to be like Bennett on the second half. But it's still up. It's still like that. Like, just a second. Let me quickly join my friend. Like, just a second. Do you have Iansan BGC? Because even Constellation Zero Iansan is actually not a bad idea. What? Oh yeah. I don't know which character. We need Pyro, okay. BGC, do you have Iansan?
Light of the blazing sun.
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
I couldn't get, huh? The game only game. Oh yeah, okay, no problem, no problem. Like yeah, we can continue with that team. That team is possible. I just need to like yeah, a couple times. No problem. This team is way better with Zhongli because you know why? Zhongli is okay, but yeah, Zhongli it's kind of always downgrade. You know why? Because when you use that hold, you still lose sometimes, and yeah.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Pyroclastic surge!
Now you shall perish!
Is this our fate? Letting brave names echo!
No problem, just a second. All right, so yeah. So yeah, let's go with the same team. Sorry guys for delay, like yeah.
Light it up!
Justice will prevail! I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! Burn it down!
Final warning! Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
Pyroclastic surge!
You asked for it! Stop right there! Ha!
Rise with the sun! Burn it down!
Hands where I can see them! I'm going in!
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gears. Incinerate! Full throttle!
Final warning! Everybody stand! Justice will prevail!
Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Stand! Stop right there! Teamwork is strength!
Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, this one.
Transfix!
Let me weave you a verse. Oh, no, my son!
Peace be with you. My holy proclamation.
Overruled! Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
Shiver! Judgment!
Shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you.
Bring it!
The
You can't
power
run!
of revelation. Truth shall set you
Judgment!
free. The truth shall endure.
You can't run! Lights out!
Transfix!
Let me weave you. Shiver! Yes, judgment! You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Everybody stand!
Light of the blazing sun! Burn it down!
Stop right there! Let's light it up! We got teamwork is true!
Pyroclastic surge! Time to buckle down. Incinerate!
Hands where I can see them! Final! Everybody stand!
Light of the blazing sun!
Behold the abyss.
Ring cutter! Rain outlines your fate!
Hear the truth. Peace be with you.
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
The light shine. The power of revelation.
Punishment!
Transfix!
You
The
can't run!
word of joy.
Judgment!
Bring it!
The door is opened unto you.
Shiver! Yeah!
Overruled!
Judgment!
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Bring it!
Let the mountain's veins boil! You can't run! Lights out. Witness the power of WuWa! Know my sword! Rain!
Transfix!
Punishment! You can't run!
Nothing. Okay, bye bye, dreamers. Bye bye. Sorry for my silence, but yeah, I just like I want to get used to this team. Like, it's not enough damage because of Bennett, but I don't want to like okay, let's give it a try one more time, then I'll do some changes, because Bennett Constellation 6. Okay.
Rise to the sun!
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Pyroclastic to buckle down.
Alright.
Justice will prevail! Teamwork is strength!
Pyroclastic surge!
Stop right there! Everybody stand!
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! The end of...
Tell me what you see.
Hands where I can see 'em! Let's light it up! Teamwork is
Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
You asked for it! I'm going in!
Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Final warning! Teamwork is strength!
Go! You're free now!
Pyroclastic surge!
I downloaded WuWa today. Should I build rover? Rover, yes, definitely. You know why? Because we at the moment have Havoc, we have Spectro, and we have Aero. So like Havoc is extremely powerful, Spectro is okay, and have pretty good synergy with some Spectro characters, and Aero is completely new with a healing ability, so it's crazy. I definitely built him. No knowledge about like what an Echo is. Oh yeah, about it. I mean, like WuWa is kind of like, it's not the same like Genshin. Just keep that in mind. It's different, but it's okay. It's playable. Okay, so yeah, let me try like BGC. Let me try one more time. Then I will switch. You know why? Because I look like maybe I will switch xilonen with even though xilonen. Yeah, xilonen with Bennett. We'll see.
Behold the abyss.
Lights out!
Hear the truth. The gifts of grace. Peace be with you. By holy proclamation
You can't run!
of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Yeah!
Hear ye the words of joy.
Transfixed!
Grace be upon you. Peace and hope. Peace and hope. Find.
You can't run! Punishment!
Overrule! Bring it!
Yeah!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
You can't run!
That was terrible, actually. And I lost my... Oh my god. I lost everything. I just lost everything. Oh my god. Just a second. But yeah, this one is better. The only problem is the damage. Okay.
Time to say hello! Burn it down!
Go! You're free now!
Hands where I can see 'em! Light it up! Everybody stick
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gears. Incinerate! Full throttle!
Drop your weapons! Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork! Hands where I can see 'em!
Tell me what you see.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Stop right there! Everybody stand!
Be free.
Wrath from the sky!
Alright, so yeah.
Late
Behold, the abyss has
Light.
come. Here,
Go on!
the gift of grace. In the name of the truth,
Punishment! Judgment!
the power of revelation.
Yeah!
Grace be
Transfixed.
upon you. Hear ye
No, my sword!
the joy, the truth, the truth that you shall
Lights out! Judgment! Yeah! Yeah!
Witness my rise. Overruled. Bring it.
You can't run! Punishment!
Transfixed.
Yeah! Judgment! Lights out!
Hey Tanuki, welcome back. Okay, let me do some adjustment. Let me go xilonen on the first. I don't think xilonen is a great idea, but let's give it a try. And Bennett on a second, because it's like, yeah, you know, it's not enough damage, just not enough damage for Arlecchino. And since we have... Oh, 180. By the way, like, don't forget about like new event. Don't forget about shop reset. You can get like additional. So yeah, maintenance, Imaginarum seed in couple days. So yeah.
Burn it down.
So yeah, we have actually plenty of like source of primogems. Like yeah, not like extremely, but pretty okay source, pretty good source.
Bring it.
You asked for it! Final warning!
Not too far now.
Light of the blazing sun.
Actually, yes, we can go without. It's a little less than it's decent damage, you know. It's okay.
Time to say hello.
Rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky.
And why it's okay? Because you, Xilonen, like, yeah, maybe she can give you Cinder City in this case.
Bring it.
She gives you fighting spirit, which is actually cool, you know? I don't know how to play Imaginarium Shield. Imaginarium Shield, it's actually not so difficult. I will do it online, so if you want me to, just join. You just need to pick the characters and that's it. It's not so difficult, but you need to keep bonuses as well, depending on your characters. So yeah, kinda not so difficult, a little bit tricky. At least pass couple floors, you know why? Couple stages to get some primogems.
Late bear.
Teamwork is dream. Rain cutter. Rain outline.
The gift of grace be with you. My holy proclamation.
Everlasting as the moon.
The power
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Yeah. Shiver.
shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you. The truth shall
I'm going in. Punishment. Let's light it up.
Transfix.
Teamwork is dream. Witness the power of WuWa. Know my sword.
This is where I fall. Late bear.
Adventure. I'm going in. Shiver. You can't run.
Overruled.
So yeah, like it's better to use this team. Yeah, I messed up a little bit with. I imagine to get 100 new area. Oh, I don't know about that. So yeah, like it's better to use like this team. Switch Xilonen like with Bennett. You know why? Because Mavuika personal damage is actually pretty high. And Bennett, Constellation 6 Bennett would definitely help like Arlecchino more than for Mavuika. You don't need so much healing. Xilonen provides you healing enough. Let's try this one. So
Rise with the sun.
Justice will prevail. No break.
Farewell. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Full throttle. Bring it. Pyroclastic surge.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons.
Tell me what you see.
Wrath from the sky. Try and stop me.
Final warning. Justice will prevail.
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
yeah, maybe messed up a little bit. Okay, let me try one more time. Then it's a little bit time, but I can continue tomorrow, by the way, with this team. I will do just a second. Let me just, yeah, I know the team.
Light it up.
You asked for it. Stop right there.
Time to say hello.
Wrath from the sky. the engine! Bring it! Drop your weapons! Hands where I can see them! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Burn it down! Stop right there! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Justice will prevail!
Be free.
Final warning! Bring it! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Light of the blazing sun!
It's actually super slow now.
Rev the...
This one is, yeah, like definitely. Like,
Transfix... Let's
it's
light
not
it up!
enough time for
Everybody
this
stand!
one.
Let me weave you a verse.
Let's give it a shot.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Lay to bed. I hear... children's...
Okay, let me. I will continue tomorrow. Would you say, if you don't mind, let me do one domain run, and yes, like maybe, because yeah, it's a little bit late for me. But yeah, this team is possible. I just need to to do proper rotations. That's it. The only problem is, you know why? Because without Bennett, like Arlecchino's damage is actually bad, you know? Like, yeah. Still, it's better to use... but why xilonen might be useful? Because xilonen will allow you to get fighting spirit. And she helps Mavuika to get fighting spirit pretty fast.
All right, team. Let's move it out!
As a new area, 1k primogems. Yes, it's possible.
Yeah! Look out below!
Justice will prevail! You ain't messing around!
Controlled breathing. Let's
Charge!
yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming! Headbutt! Hi!
Okay, it's actually not that. Again, crit rate. And you know why? Like, crit rate is bad for this set. Okay, guys. So yeah, guys, it's like I will continue with your team tomorrow, you BGC. All right. And yes, let me go for golden troop. Maybe, you know why? Why not? Maybe I will be lucky enough. Oh no. Oh yeah, golden troop. So yeah, let me try to build this electro. Why not? So BGC, if you are here, I will continue tomorrow with your team. It's a little bit late tomorrow, but yeah, you, the mavuika, xilonen, chevruz, and ororon. I don't know like complete list of your characters. You know why? Because like, let's say, Shanling is also pretty good with mavuika. You also can use like, but you need fighting spirit. So yeah, it's kind of the same time when you use like Bennett, like, but Bennett with Arlecchino is better. So Bennett, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Rosa. You can definitely clear first, second one, and third one. I just like, yeah, I will do like a complete run tomorrow if you don't mind. All right, so yeah, let's. That looks like. Okay, in this case, I will do that tomorrow then. Okay. Okay, guys. That's it for today. I will be online tomorrow. I will continue, like, we start with that BGC teams, like, Inspire a bit. It's actually, like, yeah, like, I need to get used to rotation, and actually, it's not a bad thing. Alright, guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
That's a nice haul.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own.